Hi Virgo, welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Virgo, this is your love reading from today on the 1st of April, which is gorgeous. Gorgeous new energy, and just for the very near future onwards. I haven't put an end date to it anymore because I feel like it's open, and if you listen to it now on the whatever date, it could still be for you if it resonates with you. Okay? So I then also incorporate the date now into the, not date as going on a date, but today's date, which is the 1st. So I use the vibration of it to set sort of a tone for the message. I just love numbers and how they speak to me through source. How source speaks through them to me. With them, through me. I don't know. You get what I mean. And today's date is, like I said, number 1. So it's gorgeous. It's a new beginning. It's starting over, starting fresh. It's something that is like begin again. So it's beautiful energy for you, Virgo. So let's see specifically, okay, what's going on for you for this very near future for Virgo in your love story. I'm gonna say something really has nothing to do with it. I just all of a sudden felt really hungry, and I'm not hungry because I know when I ate. So maybe one of you guys are hungry. Maybe you should eat something before you watch this. It's so funny. What? Just left and right flying out. So that in itself speaks for a good change of energy here for you guys. Oh, that is just gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. Virgo. And here comes the itching. When the energy starts working through my body, it starts to itch. There's so much, wow. There's so much action. There's so much change and action in your reading today. When I just look at it, there's so much action going on. There's so much shift, so much change, so much to do. Feels like there's so much to do. So the first card out is 9 of Michael. 9 for me is all about ending. So you could be in a relationship that you're ending right now. You could be in a situation where you're single and those single days are over. Either way, I think it's to your liking. I think that you find that whatever you want to end is something that you've been wanting to happen. So your life is shifting, like something is changing, and then maybe you've put it on hold for a bit. You put it on, like, let's see how it goes. Let's see if we shouldn't end this relationship or whatever. And now it's like you come to the conclusion that yes, no, you do want to do that. There's something with this, like this is a gorgeous bed. I see that this is you sitting on this bed. There's a phoenix rising in the back. So it's quite telling that whatever relationship you've been in, whether it's the one that I feel like you're now leaving, or it's been past relationships that you've been walking away from, or somebody has walked away from you. Either way, it's been a phoenix rising journey. And I keep telling like all the signs that I'm doing these readings for that it can look like it's a love reading, and it can look like it's a love story in the relationship that you're in, and it's supposed to be about that relationship or about this love story reading. But behind it or underneath it, I feel like simultaneously there's always this story. The underlying story, the foundation story is always about your spiritual path, if that makes sense. It's like more of a how do you become your own master in your life? Well, in relationships, this is what I've done to awaken myself, that type of thing. And you guys, this group of Virgos that is here right now listening to this, there's been a Phoenix rising story for you. So you've been through the ringers and back. It's been a tough ride. But now the owl is flailing about in front of you saying, you've grown so freaking wise. The owl is just the most spiritual, gorgeous spirit animal out there. And real animal out there as well. You know what I mean by real. it's just telling you how far you come due to this Phoenix rising situation, that you wouldn't, however tough your background has been, you wouldn't want it any other way, because it has led you to this very moment. And there's something about this bed. It's a huge, gorgeous bed with this wooden, it's so solid with its wood. And then in the ceiling, like in the roof of the bed, it's gold. Can look a bit kinky and sort of be a bit mirrory feeling, like there's mirrors in the ceiling of your bed. But I feel like this is gold, like you're looking up to the ceiling of your bed. And so beds, I mean, it can be so many nice things if you're thinking about it in terms of a relationship, but to the symbolism of a bed is where you're resting. It's where you're laying your head to rest at night. It's like where if beds shows up in your dream state, it could mean that like that's where you want to feel the most rested. That's where you want to feel the most secure and safe and tended to, nurtured, supported, really. And there's something about this path or this journey that you've been upon all the way up to this day has made like we've built this bed that the type of relationship that you're now entering into, or have just entered into, or is about to enter into, because the focus is on 9. So if you're leaving a relationship or somebody is leaving you, just know that you've made your bed and now you're about to lay in it. Like it's such a beautiful symbolism, because it's like the golden color here is like the next phase. It's like a sign for you that it's time. We've moved on. We moved up a notch. We moved up a level or dimension or frequency, or however you want to see it. And so the relationship that you're leaving behind, you're doing a good thing. You're walking away from something that is going to lead to a golden resting place. So this next relationship, if you're single or in a separated situation, the next bed you're going to lay in is going to be so comforting. It's going to be so supporting, so really truly golden. It's so beautiful, and it's going to be authentic. It's a blue border, so it's all about the authenticity about it, about speaking your truth, coming to terms with your throat chakra. Maybe that's been an issue for you, something around your throat. Or there's a crying baby out here. I don't know if you hear that. Somebody wants to be heard. Somebody wants their voice to be heard. Somebody's, I'm trying to tell you something and you're not listening, or I'm not being heard right now. Like you're working with your throat chakra, and that is all like we've healed that. The Phoenix rising is there, but the owl is there, and this is sort of dead. This is sort of hanging up on the wall. I did that. That's a diploma. Good. Thank you. That is done. And now here's the owl, and the owl is alive. Like the owl is there and alive and vibrant, and says, oh my God, the amount of wisdom that you've grown from the relationships, or from the relationship that you're about to leave, is astounding. You've done so well. But it's this that we're focusing on now. So if you're worried about something, and worried about leaving this relationship, or worried about where it's going to go, you don't have to worry about it. It's what's coming through strongly. And it's action. It's time to take action. It's the 9 of Michael. And Michael is all about, let's do this. If you're single, the single days are over. We're shifting this. You've made your bed, and it has turned out beautiful. It has turned out beautiful. We're moving into the next phase. And I love how this comes as a process or a progress. So first we have number 9, and now we have number 10. And 10 is all about completion. 10 is all about probably for a decade has been the toughest part for you. So I feel like in the beginning here is more focused on where you're leaving behind, and then we're shifting this. Then the ship is coming in. So 10 of Gabriel. Gabriel is all about the kids, the children, and healing your inner child. And there again, we have the Phoenix rising. It's even stronger now. So it's something that is like put in the face of you, and you're sort of looking at, like, I can go downstairs again. I can go back to the basement. I can, but those are the dark ages. It's over. We don't have to go there again. It's a completion. You completed it. You did it. It's time to move on. And so, and it's so funny because now again, it looks like in the ceiling there that there's this golden thing is happening in the ceiling again. Wow. It's like the heavens turn golden for you. It's like the Midas touch. Everything you touch turn into gold. The Midas touch, it's like if you before have gathered relationships, I don't know if you gather relationships, but if you before have attracted relationships or situations, or within a relationship, gathered versions of yourself and the other person, and things happening within the relationship that has been tough, you've been gathering it from the basement, from the lower frequencies, from the lower vibration. And equally, you've now like built this beautiful bed, this beautiful wooden bed with a golden heaven. It's a golden heaven. And like heaven is waiting for you. And here with the angel coming in to say, I'm here to support you. Everything shifts from now on. Let's move forward now. We're shifting this now. And it doesn't mean that the relationship that I feel that you're either it is an ending and this is a completion with the number 10. It's also a new beginning with the number 1 there. It is something about moving forward from something that it doesn't always have to be so painful. It doesn't always have to be that the relationship that you've been in is so bad. I mean, my first son's father and I don't think we were together for maybe 5 years, and I don't think we spent an hour all together arguing or raising our voices. Like, really. And people were floored when they heard that we were going to split, because I just felt like, it wasn't for me. It wasn't supposed to, it was supposed to end there. He's gorgeous. He's a gorgeous person. He's amazing. In all ways, he's amazing. Everybody has their issues, but overall, he was a beautiful, wonderful person. He is a beautiful, wonderful person. And so it doesn't, I just want to tell that story too, because we hear a lot of those stories, and I understand it can be a lot of those stories as well, or once in a while those stories show up where we really are being pushed into our brand new version of ourselves because we went through something that was really tough in a relationship, right? But I do want to tell you, Virgo, that it doesn't necessarily have to be that you're so arguing all the time, so in conflict all the time, so yelling at each other, and why this is a bit tough, why it's so you're still looking back. It is a Phoenix rising, but you're still looking back. It's like, okay, this person is kind, this person is nice and supportive. Maybe they're so super supportive of you, and so it's a bit tough to take that step forward because you just had that. I know for sure it was for me. It was so hard to, and everybody else is like so sad and it's like, oh, you have to break up with a freaking whole family, not just a person. And then we had a child together, and it's it is tough to take that step. It really is tough to take that step. Maybe even tougher, and maybe that's why people sort of do start the fights and do start the arguments, because it's easier to let go of somebody that you think is really stupid. They're such an idiot. Who wants to be with that idiot? But if they're an angel, it's sort of hard to walk away from an angel. At least that's how I felt. So it took me a while. It took me 6 months to really get away from the moment that I knew that I couldn't be in this anymore. It probably took me 6 months or even longer. And so I get it. I get that is tough, but it is the right path. You're moving in the right direction. You're moving in the direction of this. Here we have the number 6. And number 6 for me is all about the totality of the love, like the completion of you and you, the love that you have for yourself combined with your source. Like there's no lack, there's no missing part, there's no I miss you when you're in alignment with your higher source, with your higher self. That is an illusion. So if you're in completion with your source, there's no missing anybody, because then you're in alignment with yourself, and that is all about the 6, the totality of yourself. So this is the energy that you're now stepping into, and it's an action, it's action based. It's Michael again. It's a blue border, is speaking your authentic truth, and it's the ship coming in. It's coming in so strong it doesn't have time to go in the water. It's like let's just get there. Let's fly there. I don't have time to be on the water. I'm going to be up in the air. This means that it could be an air sign that you were involved with some way, somehow. And even though, yeah, so I see that there might be, like, I take this as a little bump in the road. And so maybe that's why, like, you're not going to have anything stop you now. It's like you're moving forward. Okay, so it's not you. So it's almost like you need a whole reading of validation here, or that, you know, you're not going to be single for the rest of your life. This person is coming in. If you need validation in moving forward, like if you feel like you should end a relationship, this is your validation saying you're on the right path to do so. Okay? And even though you feel like there are bumps in the road, even though you feel like there's something hindering you or something like pulling you back, or why do I feel such a strong pull to stay here? Because it's the momentum of it. It's because the old feelings of it. It's because you're trampled that, you know, you've been on that path for so many times that it's so easy. The momentum is so strong there, but eventually that momentum will fade away. It will calm down, is what it feels like. And this new connection that is coming in, it's coming in so strong that it doesn't matter that you're the bump in the road. I thought this was you at first, but I got a correction on that. That this relationship, or rather this connection, is so freaking strong that even though how much resistance you put up, even though you have a tough time to... So for some of you guys, Virgo, it might mean that you already have met your person. So I would say, if I were to do a reading for somebody else, I would say, okay, so yes, there's a Virgo here, and you're strongly in a connection with this Virgo. For sure, you have a strong connection with this Virgo, but they're off and they're actually in another relationship right now, and they just need time to get out of that relationship. They feel the connection as well. They feel it. They also felt what you were going through, and this is you. Like, this is... So if somebody's cross watching this video, your Virgo just needs some time to get out of a relationship that they know they're not supposed to be there anymore. They know that the information is exchanged between the two parties, and they're not supposed to be there anymore, and they're going to come your way, but give them some time. And so even though, Virgo, you're putting up some sort of resistance to this, you're putting up, maybe there's fear, maybe it's like, maybe this is so long term, maybe you've been with this person forever, 5, 10, 15, 20 years, and you just feel like you can't be here anymore. It takes guts. It takes some time to work up the courage to move forward in that type of split. And if you're single and you've been waiting for this person, what it feels like forever, excuse me, felt like I got something in my eye. I think I did. Am I okay with it, or am I gonna stop? I might continue because I don't want to get out of the energy. Excuse me. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so if you've been single what feels like forever, and you think that also what's wrong with me? Why can't I attract this person now? Or what is it? What type of resistance do I have up that, you know, what is active within me that doesn't allow for this person to come in? It's not even interesting to answer that, and really not interesting to ask those questions. There's nothing in the way, and even though you continue to do that, even though you question yourself, even though you feel more single than in a couple, or even though, you know, they're still coming in. The momentum of it is so strong. They don't have time. If you're putting up resistance, I'm going to go up here and I'm going to continue. Like, it is a stream. It is a force to be reckoned with. It is a stream. It is, think of those, like, Niagara Falls might be like, because it's like that. But if you think of it creek or just some sort of water, and it doesn't matter that it's rocks, big rocks or like pebbles or what type of stone that's like in the way, the source and the force and the momentum of it, it just goes around it or over it, or like it doesn't care. So you can put up all the resistance that you want, and this is something that you want to hear. It's not like you don't want this relationship and it's coming in anyway. You want this relationship, and you think that you might be in the way of it, or you think that you might not be worthy of it, or you think it's not going to be the person that you want it to be, or whatever this is. Put in the situation how it is for you. But I'm telling you, this person comes in, and they're coming in so strong, you cannot stop it. That is validation. And then we have the world. The beautiful world. And don't ask, the program reverses. I should have said that from the very beginning. The program reverses the images of the card. So that's just how it is. It's being mirrored. This is the world, and number 21. 21 is like my lucky number. It's like such a lucky number. Number 2 is all about conversation, communication, relationships, which is beautiful. And then we have number 1 again, that is all about new beginnings, starting over, fresh new start again, begin again. And the world. They're bringing the world. You're the world. This is sort of like a wheel of fortune. I see it almost like a wheel of fortune. And it's like Michael here is holding the moon. It's like the sun and the moon. There's something in the balance between you guys, the sun and the moon. Maybe same placements or opposites in placements in your birth chart. That would be fun to look into. So the world is coming in. The world card is here to tell you, and this is the purple border. This is where it all shifts. Like, this is where your story begins, really. I mean, of course, the other cards is also your story, is also your life path, is also what's supposed to happen for you to be in this exact place right now. But with this, and also combine 2 + 1 = 3, which is all about creativity, passion, joy, where you invest your energy. It's really beautiful. And on the bottom is this, a very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. And the coming full circle is all, that's why I felt like the Wheel of Fortune thing. It's sort of like, this is where your luck, a very happy ending. This is a very happy ending. And we're starting with ending things. So it's like you want to see the ending of your single day. So you want to see an ending to this relationship that you're in. You want to see an ending of whatever has been in the way of you attracting this new partner. However that is, if you're separated, single, or in a committed relationship. It's a happy ending. We're happily moving forward now with a lucky number 21. With the world, it's like a Wheel of Fortune feeling, which is all about like now your success is coming in. In terms of your love story, that is like your successful love story is coming in. And even though it's a spiritual border, purple border, it's still Michael here. So it's all about actual action. It's happening right now. It's underway right now. What else can we give Virgo in this beautiful love story? It's like now we're just starting. Now we're talking. It took a while to get there. It took you a while. It took you a bit of a Phoenix Rising story to get there. But you're getting there now. A lot of cards once you play. Guess who? Ace of Michael. So it's a third blue border. So it's something about you. You want something that is so authentic and pure in nature. With the, you might even have struggled to the point where you've had sköldkörtel. No, that's something completely different. I should not get into this because I do not know the names of the organs in the body in English. I just don't. I want to say pancreas, but is that? No, that's the appendix. Pancreas. What is pancreas? I don't know. Sometimes I'm being delivered words and I have no idea what words they are. Why was I even saying that? Oh. It's this little guy that's like, it can grow really large and sort of mess things up in your body physically. If you're somewhat blocked in your throat, or really blocked in your throat, I should say. Oh, there's something in my eye. Something wants to come out and scream and talk and shout. Yeah, so that there really has led you to some imbalances in your body due to this situation in your throat. I feel like now you're getting over that, you're getting more balanced in your body, and you get to speak your truth. Your authentic self is really coming out, and you want this authentic relationship, and you're getting it. It's the Ace of Michael. So the Ace is the highest vibration for me. Nothing, and I don't even want to use that word. Nothing gets over the Ace vibration. Is the highest vibration, and you're getting it. It's like you're stepping into this really gorgeous high vibration now due to where you came from, right? And so you're becoming so authentic, and so it's so important for you to then attract this relationship that is really authentic as well. And it might not be that you've been in a relationship before that wasn't authentic and it wasn't truthful. It's just that I feel like this is truthful on a different level. Like you can completely be your spiritual self, or completely like the totality of you with this new person. This new person coming in is going to be so authentic and so real and grounded, and just follow you on your path, on your Virgo path to complete freedom, including the spirituality. I think the spirituality thing for you has been really important, and I think it's been lacking in your relationships previous to this one that is now coming in. It's yet again Michael. Michael's talking about, let's go, let's do this, let's bring it on, let's make this happen. So just maybe ask Michael to be more around you, ask him for help, ask him for guidance if you want to, if you feel like that's something that you resonate with. I think it's a really good thing. Oh my God. And then on the bottom, it actually says exactly what I said on Six of Michael. So the Six of Michael is all about the totality, like I said, about the love, and to not hinder bumps in the road, stones, blocks, whatever. And here it is, a wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. This is like so descriptive of everything. It's like, it is a new energy coming in. Don't allow yourself being afraid of how to end things, or how to maybe not attract this new person, or what it is that you're doing that sort of is making you still be single, or blah, blah, blah. To not allow that to stand in the way, and you can't hinder it. That's what I feel. It's the momentum of the new relationship, the momentum of the connection is so strong, you cannot hinder it. It's gonna happen either way. Clear up communication problems with others. That is just for you guys who wants to leave the old relationship, I feel. But all those words feels like they resonate with this. So we have the Ace of Michael, the Six of Michael, and the Nine of Michael. So it's a lot of emphasis on the blue, on your on your throat chakra, with speaking your truth, putting down your foot, telling it how it is, like how this is me, this is who I am, and this is what I demand for, and it might not even be to another person, just for yourself. This is what I want. This is what I want out of a relationship. And it's not like you can't even attract somebody else that is not on the same frequency as you are. You just can't. But it's something for yourself, that it speaks volumes for yourself, to bring this more equal partner in, the authentic, real partner in. Okay, so I'm closing off card here before I go into the extended. So if this resonates with you, the extended version probably extends with you as well. So good at talking. Wow, way too many. One finishing off card, please. One finishing off card, if that's possible. One finishing off card for Virgo. Let's see. She yelled. Whoop. No? Patience, my friends. Guys, I'm going to stop there because the energy is sort of, I don't know how to describe it. The energy doesn't flow. And so it is a perfect place to end on the Ace of Michael. It's the highest vibration. You can't get any higher than that. I think that's sort of a metaphor. It's a symbolism to sort of stop there. You feel if this reading resonates with you. If it does, probably the extended will resonate with you as well. So come there if you feel like it. If not, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you back in a week. Take care, guys. Bye.